Hi, thanks for listening. Today we will be talking about Stage 2 of the Understanding by Design Guide template. In Stage 2, you will determine the acceptable evidence by which your students can demonstrate that they have a deep understanding of the unit that you want them to have. Stage 2 is based on Stage 1's essential questions and the understandings that you have determined are the reason for teaching the unit. Students will then have performance tasks assigned with the Stage 2 template. Listing the performance tasks that you have designed that will provide substantial evidence that your students have indeed considered the essential questions and have adequate understanding. In order to be a good performance task, it will be complex. It will allow the students to say things in their own words. They will be able to transfer the knowledge and demonstrate that they know the meaning of what they are saying and doing, even if they cannot repeat verbatim. Indeed, you will have to determine what the assessment criteria will be, how you will evaluate the task that you set for them. You will also need to fill in the transfer and meaning codes that the tasks represent. If you cannot identify the task, there is a possibility that the task you are requiring is not appropriate, in which case you would have to revise. Other learning goals are something that you will want your students to also accomplish. They may be something that is measured by a quiz or a short essay or some other means that is not a complex performance task. They also require assessment criteria and the codes. Once you have determined your performance tasks and your other learning goals, you will need a grading rubric. A grading rubric requires time and effort to design, but is valuable to both students and teacher. With the rubric, the assessment part of learning becomes transparent. The student can readily ascertain what is required of him and is not confused about what or how well the material needs to be learned and the task performed. The teacher also benefits by having to do the evaluative work determination once, and then he applies it equally and fairly to all students. Both students and teachers can refer to the rubric to check the student's progress and in completing a goal and to make sure that they are on task. Thank you for listening, and we will be back with Stage 3.